Money is a language everyone speaks, but few are fluent in. It dictates our daily lives, shapes our opportunities, and quietly hums in the background of our biggest decisions. We earn it, we spend it, and we worry about it, often without a firm grasp of the rules that govern its flow. It's like playing a game where nobody handed you the instruction manual. You see the board, you see the pieces, but the underlying mechanics remain a mystery. This isn't a personal failing, it's a gap in our collective education. We are taught algebra and history, but the practicalities of a pay stub or the slow creep of inflation are left for us to figure out. Consider the simple act of getting paid. You work your hours, you expect a number, and then the deposit is smaller than anticipated. A list of deductions appears: federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare. These aren't penalties, they are your contribution to the civilization you inhabit.
Think of taxes as membership fees. They pave roads, fund schools, and keep services running. The first rule of the money game is to know the rules.
Once your money has made it past the taxman, it needs a place to live, usually a bank. We picture a fortress of cash, but that's a comforting fantasy. The moment you deposit money, it begins a new life. Banks keep a fraction in reserve and lend the rest to borrowers. Your deposit becomes someone's car, business, or renovation. Banks are matchmakers, connecting savers with borrowers. They earn the spread between what they pay you and what they charge the borrower. Your money isn't stored, it's circulated, fuel for growth.
This leads to interest, the price of money. It's rent you pay to borrow or a reward you earn for lending.
Earned interest works while you sleep. When interest earns interest, growth compounds. But paying high interest turns small debts into big problems. Be on the receiving end of compounding. Automate investing and attack high interest debt first. Even tiny automatic contributions put interest to work for you. Inflation is the invisible force that erodes money's power. The same bill buys less than last year. A little inflation is normal, it keeps money moving. Too much money chasing too few goods pushes prices up. Supply shocks raise costs that pass to consumers. Expectations can create a self-fulfilling cycle. To fight high inflation, central banks raise interest rates. Costlier borrowing cools spending and stabilizes prices. A recession is a broad decline. Jobs vanish, markets fall, caution rises. Painful but cyclical. Boom, peak, bust, reset. Inefficient businesses fail. Resilient ones emerge.
Preparation is key. Build an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of essentials.
That buffer insulates you from economic fevers and chills. Plan ahead so cycles don't derail your life. In finance, you're assigned a grade, your credit score. It doesn't measure intelligence, kindness, or wealth. It measures trust. High scores unlock lower rates and more options. Low scores shut doors or make borrowing costly. Payment history is king. Never be late. Use a small percentage of your available credit. Age of accounts, credit mix, and new applications all matter. No history can look like no data. You're a ghost to lenders.
Treat credit like hygiene. Set automatic minimum payments so you're never late.
Check your report yearly to fix errors and track progress. Your score is your financial reputation. Protect it. Follow the rules and you can rig the game back in your favor. It's not permanent, it's a living number you can improve. We handle money daily but rarely ask what it is. A bill is paper, a bank balance is an entry. Its power comes from shared belief. A dollar buys coffee, a stick does not, because we agree it has value. Money supply must be managed. Too much and it's monopoly money. Too little in trade stalls. Underneath money is value. Value is usefulness, desirability, importance. We trade money for what we perceive as valuable. High impact value often commands high pay. Brand story creates perceived value, and price follows.
Don't ask, how can I get more money? Ask, how can I create more value?
Be reliable, learn skills, solve problems. Money follows value. Start small, serve your community, iterate, provide value consistently, and your income becomes the scoreboard. If inflation steals tomorrow's purchasing power, investing is the engine that can outrun it. Investing puts your money to work. Allocate to assets with potential to grow. Ignore the noise. Focus on long-term growth. The most powerful ingredient isn't luck, it's time. A small amount invested early often beats a large amount invested late. Compounding accelerates as gains earn gains. Automate consistency and diversify broadly.
Use the system, don't try to beat it. Time does the heavy lifting.
Spend a little less than you earn. Save the difference. Put it to work sensibly. Build a buffer. Protect your financial reputation. Open an account. Set a small automatic transfer, today, not someday. The difference between knowing the path and walking it is a single step.
Pick one action this week: emergency fund, credit check, or invest. Start walking